too. I feel like I can barely hear myself, but you're like,
welcome back.
Ric Flair.
You're sounding crisp.
I heard that.
You sound like you're from London.
Look, Michael told us to buy the budget microphones. He went out and bought that one. Looks the same, but it's not the same.
Motherfucker, budget. You seen our pics lately? I'm not buying anything expensive.
No, me neither.
Episode 15. Welcome to the Brolay podcast. We lost again.
The Brolay.
The Brolay.
We're back. We were on a winning streak for a while, though. Not that we suck on the Brolays, but our other picks have been solid.
Our other picks are solid, yeah. Maybe we should do that for our Brolay.
We were printing like 3 weeks in a row.
This week's sheet started out good. I mean, obviously the goal is to go 4-0 in each, college and NFL, but 3-1 is respectable. So when we went 3-1, I felt good going into Sunday.
I did too, and then we won
Shit the
2
bed.
out of the next 8.
Well, we had the Thanksgiving Day pick. That didn't go so fucking well.
Tank Dell was on the field. Did y'all see C.J. Stroud missed him wide open for a tutty?
No.
I do want to say that he underthrew it by 15 yards. He was 10 yards open for a touchdown.
I'll be honest, I didn't even watch that game.
I saw the highlights on X. That's the only reason why I saw it. They were like, C.J. Stroud hits that throw 100% of the time last season.
I was too busy watching Moana 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were at the movies.
Tony, don't pop us in. We have a live review.
Okay, I'll do it next.
Are you going
We're
back
going to
to
do a
back?
live review of that.
You gotta
Yes.
feel that true sensation on some natural lips.
All right, bro.
Jacob just
Let's
got...
do it now. Let's
All
do it now
right.
because
All
he's feeding it. Look, he's
Dude,
feeding it.
I'm fucking
do it
amped,
now.
dude. My kid's been driving me
All
nuts this evening, bro. I need something to zen me
All right.
out here.
So,
Tell
finally
us
got
what we
a-
got, Jacob.
we got a pack of the Mountain Wintergreen Alps. They
Ooh.
came in today.
Shout out Tucker Carlson.
Shout out. This is not sponsored.
Yet.
But if you wanted to, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we're practically best friends. What do you mean? He told us not to say anything, but
Does that say 20 milligram? Oh, 6
20.
milligram. Oh,
No.
okay, there's
Is there-
20.
I
in alcohol.
almost bought the 12s.
so they're cheaper, and
They
you
are
also
cheaper.
get more in
I can smell them over here.
the. Oh, I can too.
How many pouches coming in
It's-
Zen?
It smells like wintergreen
14.
Wow.
Double check. Look at your Zen. Is
No,
there
no,
14
there's
in there?
20 in there.
No, there's not.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. Definitely does.
Look on the front.
Actually, I got
15.
15.
Man, that's
Holy
like
shit.
camouflage
All
in
right.
there.
So 20 pouches in one can. You order a sleeve with 5 cans
$30.
for $30.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat it at all.
Hey, we'll-
they're like
we'll-
You know what that
eight,
is?
they're like $8 for
You know what that is?
one.
It's America coming back. It's the start of a revolution.
What if they suck, though?
Then,
I would
Who
probably
cares
still-
if it's a deal if they
then
suck?
fuck America. I'm going back to sleep.
All right. Are they
Oh, I don't like them.
Yeah,
I already don't like
I
them.
know that's what
I
I was
don't
going to
like 'em.
That's what I was going to ask, Dennis.
What's wrong?
I don't like them.
They're like a wet one.
They're fucking so thick. How am I supposed to do this at work?
They're
They'll look like
they're
bubble
like
gum.
wet a little bit too. That's why I like the Zens, man, because the
know.
pouches are like a drier.
And I
Maybe
feel
you
like the flavor is going to be.
These are kind of
These
like
are
the
huge.
remember those ones I bought, the
It's exactly
free
the
or
same
Frey
thing.
or
But
whatever.
those were like 12 milligrams or something.
yeah.
Hey, Tucker, go ahead and give us a call. We need to talk about this. We need a little product refinement. I can already tell I don't like it unless this thing gets me super buzzed.
you.
Dude,
All right, here
the
we go.
flavor
I hate
Not
you.
bad.
is good.
Good, yeah. Yeah, the flavor's good. It weirds me out when the pouches are wet like that, man.
It feels like shit on your lip, too.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a chiclet stuck in my bottom lip.
If they can just widen them out just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
It's not starting out
Just a little
strong
bit.
here.
Just
a
lean
little
it
bit.
out. Dude, I feel like
I definitely feel it. Like
I actually,
You can-
I
you can
didn't,
feel
I
like-
didn't think by the look at them I would like them, but I thought the flavor, I thought they would be too overpowering in flavor. But
the flavor's good,
Yeah, the
but
flavor's
this is
good.
just
Good.
this is a load in your mouth.
yeah.
Well, if you keep your facial hair, we can't tell that you have a pouch in.
Not right now.
Can you tell that I have one?
Nah.
see,
Even when I'm talking, like I'm
just-
definitely not. You can't tell that I'm talking.
they're just as
Not-
long.
I mean-
they're just not as wide.
They're not
Not
fine.
really.
I feel like I'm working to like keep it in my lip.
Yeah, you're definitely not opening
then
your,
everything
your
is
mouth
like
I'm talking
everything
a
is
little
packed
funny.
in.
as wide as you normally would.
I'm
on,
trying to
pull
keep
one
this thing
out.
tucked in. These are girthy.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think the Zens are starting to like
Little side by side
thin
review.
out. Like,
Well, dude, you know what's weird? Like sometimes I get Zins and they're fat, and
Yeah,
then other
sometimes
times
they're
they're
like-
super thin. It
yeah,
feels
they're
like
like
nothing's in
empty.
there.
Yeah.
Really?
yeah,
Little disparity there.
Because they're probably manufactured in China. They're cutting costs.
Yep.
And
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that much of a difference, honestly. But you can definitely tell the Alps are definitely more packed than these are.
well, isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I feel like if they just spread it out in the pouch, though, like the white thing is like I don't know what is that.
I mean,
Inch,
you
close
got
to an
you got
inch?
more product in the actual pouch. They're cheaper, and there's more in
A can.
the can.
But they're not safe for corporate America unless you want to talk funny in a meeting
Why?
because it's just
Oh,
it's
just
too
'cause
big in
they're-
your
yeah.
lip.
You gotta,
Maybe you can
I
have
mean, but you can't really tell
gotta
that
get
I have
like
it in, right?
Yeah.
I go for an upper decky.
maybe you can have
You
A
got
z-
those sumptuous lips, dude.
a can of
These
Zins
things are nothing.
for the office, and then you get the Alps for the ride home in the weekend.
That might be right. Is it burning your lip at all? It's burning my lip. A
I
little
mean,
bit.
look,
It was,
this
it was
is
burning a little bit, but it's good now.
this goddamn headset. Always gets stuck underneath there. Look, like half of this is filled.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
These are jam packed.
Yeah.
By the way, we do not suggest taking nicotine.
Man, ain't nobody.
Whatever.
What
Listen.
are you trying to say?
Listen,
Don't do it if you're underage.
listen. The ones that listen to this podcast, the few,
I mark explicit.
they're not old enough to do this stuff, and if they are, so what?
Warning: this product contains
like we didn't use to
nicotine is
sneak-
an addictive chemical.
We didn't used to sneak cigarettes.
Gambling problem.
Hey,
1-800
I-
gambling.
I like them, dude.
If
Yeah, they're good. They got good
This is
flavor.
your podcast.
They got good
Very
flavor.
vintage.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
Let me
it.
see the 10.
Zins are better.
All right, give it a
I think
0 to 10 rating.
it's that's an unfair
Give me 5
Assumption.
minutes. Give me 5.
because you've been doing Zins for a long time, and you've been doing this for 5
Yeah, but
minutes.
there's some out there that I have not liked at all. Like those ones that you had, Tony, were not good.
I mean, let's talk about size. It's a little girthy in your mouth. You definitely notice it's there more than a Zin. Zin is a lean, mean fighting machine. Flavor.
One could
Good flavor.
say maybe this is a man's pouch.
You know what? You might not be wrong there.
I mean, there is a fucking. What is that?
It's just a guy with a hat.
It's a man's pouch.
Well, one would argue that a man would just chew long,
Long
cut
cut.
wintergreen, but
Those were the days.
Point taken.
Those were the days.
He got you there.
but yeah, flavor's good. What other characteristics can we describe? The buzz? I don't know. It's late in the night, so
Yeah.
I've had 50
Really, it's
Zins
just
today already.
keeping
So
me awake. It's just keeping me awake. to
Only
feel it.
50.
Overall, solid product. I don't know if it's a replacement for Zin for me personally.
All right. Well, there you go. There's your review of the Alps. If anybody who's
Well,
thinking about trying
I
them.
bought
Mike is
5.
over.
I bought
Wrap
a
it up.
sleeve, so I'm not.
Yeah. Let's move on to how
it's-
bad we
I'll
suck.
be-
He's not a
I
Zinner.
won't be buying any more right now.
Yeah. Here's my review of it. 0.
Oh fuck!
They
That's who
suck.
we need, Michael.
Oh,
This is a
you are the
bro
perfect.
Lay review
For what?
for nicotine addiction.
You are the perfect candidate.
If
Thank
you don't throw one in, you won't hit a parlay for the rest of the year.
Throw one.
Is that a sacrifice you're willing to
Throw one
lose?
in.
If that's
Oh, hey, these are good.
Throw one
Are you
in.
feeling it yet?
No.
I'm good.
Yeah,
These are good.
yeah.
These
They
are pretty good.
well, see, the thing with that is, if you change up, you start feeling different things from different pouches. So I think since I've been doing Zen so damn much, that it's different. Even though the nicotine milligram is still the same, just how they flavor it or whatever they put in it, I don't know. Because I can throw something different in, even if it's a different flavor. It
Well-
kind of hits.
Well, here's the
different.
thing. I did a little research because Lawrence, I was like, oh, they're going to, you're going to ruin your lips, going to fall off. My parents were like, oh, you're going to get cancer. I'm like, it doesn't give cancer. But here's the thing. Zen is, that just sounds like I'm a Zen fanboy. This is terrible. Some Zen or nicotine pouches are derived from tobacco. So there are trace amounts of tobacco. So they can't necessarily say it's not going to cause cancer. But Zen is 100% pharmaceutical grade nicotine.
Okay.
Not derived. It's like a chemical, I guess.
But I think that was something that was a big thing for Tucker too.
So could
He
that
does the
even,
same
Because Zins were pure, like you said, pure nicotine.
'Cause
So,
so could that be even more harmful for you because it's all chemicals?
It's just a chemical, dude. Fuck it. It's in all your food.
So don't worry about
Cheez-Its.
the tobacco that's growing out of the ground.
This might spiral into a tinfoil hat discussion.
Yeah, what kind of chemicals are they
All
concocting
right.
together?
Go ahead, Michael. Let's hear your thoughts
What?
Has he got one in?
on a.
no.
I'm not putting one in.
You got to. This is a Brolay review.
I'll put it in for 60 seconds.
All sissies go to hell.
That's fine.
You know, not
Open
to
up.
get off topic
Open
from
up.
these. You know what I do want to try? Have you been seeing the stuff about the neuro gum?
I bought some. It's good.
Did you?
Mhm.
I want to try that. So my shift, Miguel hit me up. He just got some, and he said, "Dude, my wife gave me this piece of gum or whatever. I just thought it was gum. Threw it in." He said, "Dude, I was so focused."
It does definitely increase your focus.
Yeah,
100%.
So I've heard it's good with focus. It's good with like memory
Yep.
and everything. And actually, I believe it was on Shark Tank, wasn't it? And somebody tried to buy it for the value or whatever, and the guys were like, "No, absolutely not. We don't want to give up too much." And then now they're like,
I heard about it on Rogan.
God
And
damn,
he's-
this motherfucker's
Rogan.
burning.
That's what I said, dude. It burned the shit out of my lip.
Dude, I love the flavor though. It's not
Flavor's good.
overpowering.
I like it.
It's like,
"I like it."
dude, that neurogum. I feel like I would be chewing that.
I just do it-
24/7.
Well,
That's
you
what
get-
Rogan said he does.
You
He
get
said
used
he-
to it though. You don't want to use it like 24/7. Like if you're about to start, like I don't know, you got some emails or
Yeah,
something. You
isn't
got to
it
get
like
out.
$20 for 5?
I don't know. Miguel's
It's
bringing me
not
a
cheap.
piece tomorrow.
It's not $20 for 5. I think I got like 6 or 7 packs of like 9 or 10 for $30 or something like that. It's not that expensive.
I'm gonna
This
try it
motherfucker
tomorrow.
burns.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
How long does it burn for?
It stopped for me. Just a minute.
Boom. Ever. All right. 60,
Michael will be a good test because he doesn't
60
really,
seconds is almost up.
Well, you gotta wait till you start to feel the nicotine buzz a little bit.
I feel it.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can definitely tell it's in your lip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that side for sure. 100%.
Forever.
See, it's girthy, doesn't it? I mean, it feels like there's
All right. The burning is past.
a burning has subsided.
Yep. Now I just feel like I'm going to win a parlay soon.
We should put in that jar, the punishment jar. You got to throw 3 Zins in at the same time and hope like hell this motherfucker gets it for a certain period of time.
I'll stop gambling.
He's already sweating after one of them.
Or we got to find one of those like European 100 milligrams.
tell you
He's
what.
gotta do one of those.
You should just do a long cut.
We got a party this.
Throw a lip in.
We got a party
Gotta
this
get
Friday
you.
night for Amanda and Cassidy,
You all right
and
over there?
if it's I'm good. If it's as cold as I think it's going to be, I might have to put these in just to warm up.
Is it supposed to be outdoor? Are you doing it outdoor?
It's in the pool house.
How many people are coming? 6?
There's already 20 that,
fish.
How the fuck is that going to work?
So I was telling Tony,
Pussy.
I'll come back to the review in a second. I got plastic to put around the outside portion, and I got that little with the heat, like the big heater, the propane.
I have one of those at my house too.
You
if
do?
you wanna borrow it,
All
yeah.
right, yeah.
It's a little ghetto. You got the way you got to light it. The pilot lights out.
That's
But
fine. Does it produce heat?
yes,
That's what it's all
that's
about.
all that matters.
So I'm gonna wrap this. So I'm gonna open these doors and make this kind of whole thing inside outside. You know, so it'll be comfortable enough, and they'll have the fireplace going too.
It's going to be like a back in the day
yeah,
shed party.
like a bonfire.
I know.
It's gonna be old school.
Yeah.
Karaoke for sure.
There was nothing better than just being
It sounds like a recipe for
Schmammered.
disaster.
sitting
No
by
kids.
a fire,
Oh my god.
No kids.
walking around,
I'm
just finding
lit.
new girls to talk.
We
to.
got to drive to Ocean City the next day.
Ooh,
Be hurting.
that's not.
Oh
gonna
my
be
god. We're not getting up early, are you?
I don't know what time we're leaving.
That's a no.
Earlier the better. That way we have all day.
What are y'all doing? Little winter vacay?
So we're taking the girls to Ocean City, and then driving over to, you heard of Shellville?
Mm-mm.
It's over in like Delaware. I don't can't remember what portion of Delaware, but it's like a little town thing,
Christmas
town
cool.
thing
Christmas Town
that they
Shelbyville.
have in like a big parking lot. But there's like tons of shit to do for the kids.
You're gonna be on a Lifetime movie.
So we're going to take them there. Yeah,
Little Wallach Lifetime movie.
yeah. So we're going to take them there and then probably let them see the Christmas lights in Ocean City.
That's cool.
Yeah, just go
That'll
there
be
for the
fun.
night.
Speaking of movies, have you seen Aaron Rodgers is coming out with a documentary?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Is it
Well,
like?
he's not coming.
Well-
Someone made it.
Is it the rise and fall of Aaron Rodgers?
Yes.
What's
Something
it
like
called?
that.
Really?
What the hell is it called?
I don't remember. But did you see they're talking about like potentially benching him? Is on the table.
No way.
He's
Yeah.
fucking garbage. And have you seen his press conferences?
Mm-mm.
He's just throwing everybody under the bus, dude. He's going
Yeah.
savage.
They're going to sit. Who they got for backup?
Who cares? They suck.
I heard the
If
other
he gets
day,
hurt, I mean they're really screwed. So
after this game, he was like, "Well, I'm not the only guy on the field. You know, there's a lot of guys that aren't executing the way we need them to." And I'm like, "What are
that
you
just made me
doing?"
think of something.
This is definitely his thing. It's called Enigma. This is all Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
This is all Aaron Rodgers.
I'm thinking of the book that came out. Somebody wrote a book about Aaron Rodgers and like his whole NFL journey and the dynamic with like his family and stuff and how he doesn't talk to him and
What did his brother write it?
no, some
Funded,
reporter
he
wrote
just
it.
funded it.
Yeah, the reporter actually came on the Junkies and talked about it.
He's definitely a different cat for sure.
Yeah. Well, I just that the thing you were talking about him throwing everybody on the bus just made me think of something. So, do you remember maybe a couple years ago when Tom Brady's wife went off? Giselle was like, "My husband can't throw the ball and catch it,"
Yeah.
and then someone edited that audio and then showed the clip of Josh Allen scoring that touchdown Monday night.
No way.
Yes,
That's great.
Perfect.
Josh Allen said, "Hold my beer, watch this."
Dude, I do. I'll say this: Josh Allen. I love watching him because he's just an old school football player. Like he just gets it done, no matter how it needs to be done. If he's got to run you over, he'll do that. If he's got to sling it, he'll do that. He's just fun to watch.
He does it all.
Yeah.
He's killing it right now. Who is this girl that he just got engaged
Oh,
to?
that's
Who-
Haley.
I don't know who that is.
Haley Sigmund or Simon.
Steinfeld?
Haley Steinfeld.
Steinfeld.
She's a. Whew.
The only movie I
Miami
remember her
Dime.
from is Pitch Perfect 3. She was
Yes.
in Pitch Perfect 3.
She was young in that though.
Yeah, she was like the new member that came in that movie from college.
Gonna
Finish you like a cheesecake.
No, I just
She is.
saw like the.
I
the
don't even know who
proposal
this chick
video
is.
or whatever.
Did very well for himself.
Well,
He's
they
married-
keep saying
married
like,
or
like
just, like, girlfriend?
she's a multimillionaire. He's
Engaged.
like,
They just got
it's
engaged.
Oh,
Yeah, he proposed to her. But yeah, he's a beast. And thinking about Josh Allen and you having Saquon on your fantasy team too, good job, partners over there drafting Dennis's team. Maybe you should have.
oh,
Split
you have
with
both
him.
of them?
He's got Josh Allen, Saquon
Ooh,
yes, sir. We picked up Saquon
late.
late.
I know.
really?
Yeah,
I think I took him
Nah,
first
it was-
round,
yeah.
first or second round.
First round.
No, second round.
yeah.
Yeah, but I had the 13th pick, so I went 12, 13.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Who was your? I don't even remember who your first pick was, but yeah, he's balling this year. Man, the Bills.
That was
are
a
so-
badass play.
the
too.
Bills are so fucking good.
The snow exploded, dude.
Yeah.
It was... Dude, I have no idea who this is. She was on Pitch Perfect 3.
Yeah. She was the new girl they used to.
Oh,
They would
okay.
call the
All right, all
legacy.
right. Yeah. He did pretty good.
Oh, shit. I ain't got nobody in my fantasy team. Lamar Jackson's out. Oh, man.
Yeah, my team is coming on hot
Yeah.
towards the end of the year.
Yeah, you're gonna have a good shot at
Good job.
winning
Dennis.
this year.
Good job.
Thank you, Jacob, for steering the ship.
This past week
I
of
was a little
NFL,
nervous.
this past week of NFL, I feel like was just one of those weeks where like everybody scored. Doesn't it seem like that?
Well, I didn't
Not the
catch
people that we
parlay, so
picked.
no.
Yeah, not our picks. We didn't have any touchdown scores, right?
Yeah, we did.
Dude.
Cole Kmet.
Oh, Cole Kmet, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
But he didn't score.
that was a long shot.
So everybody else
No,
scored.
everybody else scored. He did
That
not
was
score.
a shot. That was a long shot.
That was a long shot. I we're racing for first place in the Brolay picks.
Mhm.
So I wasn't mad when I saw that.
Right. You were like,
I was, yeah.
yeah, good.
But then I picked Tank Dell, who was
Then you also fumbled the bag
equally-
too.
not good.
Yeah.
I think
It's like when
Yeah, you started out hot. Your first pick on Thanksgiving hit, and I was like, "Oh shit, Dennis, okay."
that
okay.
I was a little skeptical about that. But I figured that was a revenge game. I was like, Oregon's going to come out. Washington beat the snot out of them last year, when they had high hopes of making the playoff, kept them out. I figured their coach will run up the score on this team. And
Yeah.
that's what he did.
yeah,
But yeah, Tank Dell was a terrible pick.
it
I
happens.
think I was blinded because he's on my fantasy team and I started him this week.
Mhm.
And I was just like, he's got to go off.
It's so funny
So
that
I just
the two people that we both picked, you both had on your fantasy team, and I said, yeah, both of them should be good. They were the exact opposite.
they
of
did
good.
nothing.
Both of them were terrible. I mean, they were similar in that they were terrible.
Yeah, neither. Yeah, I asked y'all who should I start, and the answer was neither.
Honestly, I think Mooney got 2 more points in fantasy than Tank Dell, so you should have started Mooney.
Yeah, they both suck.
Let me throw this out there for the Brolay. We're coming in on the late of or end of the season. What do we got? 4 or 5 weeks left.
NFL,
Yeah.
5, I
Is
believe.
it 5?
Yeah, I believe 5.
Do you think that we should just start picking anytime touchdown plays? I feel like that might be our best bet at this time.
But just to try to hit a big
Just
one.
to try to hit a big one, bro.
But the problem is, like,
It's week
some of the anytime
Like
touchdown
4
odds aren't that good.
I know.
4 weeks.
True.
left.
Like, you can get, somebody getting
Like any of the
60
running
receiving
backs.
yards for like plus 140.
That's definitely true. Yeah.
I should have been a little bit smarter. I knew that the Steelers Bengals game would be a high scoring game because the Bengals can score obviously,
Against anybody.
anybody, and the Bengals can be scored against anybody, even a Russell Wilson led team. I mean, they got weapons, no doubt, but Pittsburgh isn't exactly putting up 30 every week. But I had Calvin Austin anytime touchdown. He was plus 340, and I thought that was crazy odds for someone against that Bengals defense.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we need to look. Basically, we need to bet anytime touchdown scores against the Bengals defense.
Yeah, it's not a bad strategy. Who
You
do they
know?
play this? They play Dallas this week.
Who?
Bengals.
Bengals. There you go.
CeeDee Lamb.
2 touchdowns.
Did he score this past?
Dude, I had a feeling Jerry
didn't
Jeudy
score
would
it.
go off last night.
I know.
I picked him for 100 yards and a touchdown, but I picked him for the first touchdown score. Dude, he cooked.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
250 yards.
Yeah.
He would have just said touchdown, catches, and then what max out his yards. That would have paid probably $2,000 on 100.
Yeah.
And the thing with the Browns too, like Jameis Winston's he's gonna sling the
He
ball.
slings it.
He's
Yeah.
going to sling it.
Yeah.
One of my buddies was like, it doesn't matter if he throws 4 interceptions. He's still going to sling
Oh,
the ball.
100%.
You
Yeah.
know.
He
He's
will
still
try to
gonna
fit
throw
it in.
touchdowns.
Yeah, he's still going to throw touchdowns.
Did you see he threw for 700 yards
When?
in that game?
Yesterday?
No, he did.
Yes, he did. 496 yards, and then he threw 2 pick sixes and one. So if you
When you say it like that.
One of them was 100 yard.
Did they win?
Like 102 yard return.
nah, they lost.
Yeah.
And somehow didn't cover plus 6. I think it was plus
Well,
4.5 or something.
Giving up 14 to a defense is tough.
I know.
That is tough.
But someone was like, "Yeah, he threw for 700 yards."
That's Jameis Winston, though. It's like just
Yeah.
glimpses of greatness and glimpses of like, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, if you bet Jameis Winston plus 400, it was like plus 400 passing yards. It was probably crazy odds.
Oh, 100%.
Crazy.
I would
Probably plus 500.
Yeah.
to know what is going on in his head every time, right before he releases the ball every time.
He's probably thinking
He's
about
probably
fucking
like,
eating W's.
I
Thank
imagine
you.
it goes something like this. Oh, got him, got him, don't got him.
I am
the other guy.
I am so happy and blessed to be playing in the snow.
baby Jesus, bless this ball to find the right guy.
He might be my favorite player, dude. He is a national treasure.
I love him right now. Watching all this.
But here's the question I have:
They
like,
need to mic him up every
Every
game.
game.
do you think
Every
he's
game.
purposefully goofy, or you think he's being dead serious,
There's-
and that's just his
No,
personality?
he's dead
no way.
serious.
Yeah.
He is dead serious.
I don't know. I think a lot of it is the show too.
No, I think he's dead serious.
Well, if it is the show, he's doing a pretty damn good job.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in his position, why not
Yeah.
play into the role too? You know what I mean?
He's a great.
You can be serious,
Backup
but you can
quarterback.
you can also have a little
Yep.
entertainment in the same sense. Like people look for that shit. They want
Well,
to
and
know
it
what the
doesn't have
next
to
narrative that
be-
they're going to write about.
It doesn't have to be Joe Flacco serious all the time. You know?
Yeah. He's a great
No.
backup quarterback, but he's not the backup on the Browns because he is far better than Deshaun Watson.
Oh, I
far
agree.
better.
I agree.
So the fact that he even was backup for half the season is criminal to that
I'm
team.
going to stand by him. I'm going to believe him.
I'm gonna believe in him. That is our leader. I'm gonna believe in him to the end.
So stupid.
If we're gonna eat
Some of the
dubs, we're gonna eat
parodies-
dubs together.
Some of the parodies that people do about him are fucking hilarious.
I seen one. It was like when your buddy pulls you into the bathroom stall at a party, and then you come out. I am so happy to be playing in the snow.
I saw that.
Did you see that
I
one?
saw that too. When your buddy pulls you into the handicap stall at the end of the night.
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow.
We do not promote that type of behavior. We're just saying what we saw.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
I've never been in that situation before.
Nah, dog.
It's great.
That's a good one.
But we need to talk about our boy Cody hitting that parlay.
Oh my god, dude.
So hold on, just to set the stage, we had 4 plays on Saturday, 4 college plays. All like me, Dennis, and Tony's plays hit. Jacob had Michigan State, which I will stand by that pick. I think it was a good pick.
Good pick. Yeah.
Great motivation
Just
for
sucked.
them. They just came out flat. So Michigan State did not cover. However, a buddy of ours, I guess he's seen the parlay and bet everything, but instead of taking Michigan State, he took Michigan money line.
Has anybody?
They were
did he really-
23-point dogs.
It was a plus 1080, 1050 money line underdog.
He bet
Oh,
50 bucks to win 4,500
Insane.
accidentally.
So he just thought
Was
he
it
just
really
saw
an
Michigan.
accident? Like,
He didn't
Dude,
see it said Michigan State.
100%.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I haven't verified that, but why in the world would anybody bet Michigan money line?
Dude, 100% that happened.
Well, I mean,
Because he
Michigan's
asked you
had
for
their
more
number.
picks, so he literally thought Michigan was the right play.
Yes. No, he asked us for more
Yeah.
picks. I hope he didn't parlay our NFL plays.
Yeah, if he did, I hope it was just for 50 bucks.
Or what he put $10 on the one you said?
No, 50 bucks.
Oh, he put $50
yeah,
on it.
50
Okay.
bucks paid
Yeah, so
4,500.
he's got the 50 after hitting that.
dude, the brawl after that game was
Oh, that was
insane.
awesome.
Oh yeah, they got
They were arresting people, arresting players.
pepper-
They were-
pepper spray, pepper-
Yeah.
Then
They-
So-
I saw
so
That
an
was
article.
definitely unnecessary.
Yeah, I saw something that they're trying to sue. I guess the
The
security
police,
or police, whatever it is, for using pepper
It
spray.
was the police that were doing it. It
Yeah.
I
wasn't
mean,
the
let them
security.
go at it for a minute. They'll get tired, separate them, and go on about your day.
the schools
It
got
was
fined
fucking
100K.
mayhem, though. You got to do something. It was
I
mayhem.
don't
down
know
there,
if you
man.
got to pepper spray everybody though, because they're just spraying it in the air.
Yeah.
Were they really?
They weren't spraying. anybody
No, they're just
directly.
like they were like
trying
just
to
spraying
back
to like
people
back
up.
people up, but still, like as a cop, you're sitting there eating that too. Fuck that. If I was another police officer and my guy I work with starts pepper spraying people, I'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing? It's affecting me too."
I could just see Jameis Winston having a press conference at the end of the game after getting in a fight, being pepper sprayed. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I took a couple punches, but I ate them, but I gave a little bit more than I took."
They're lucky they didn't get tased. I mean, to be security trying to break up a bunch of defensive linemen, 6'5", 300 pounds with pads on it. I'm not
That's true,
stepping
too.
in the middle of
Yeah.
any of that.
No, that's a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a human.
And there's more than one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what the hell did they think was gonna happen?
The whole thing was just unnecessary.
Jake,
Yeah,
they're not thinking. They don't give a shit.
There's going to be something that comes out from college football and saying you can no longer bring flags out and plant them and all that
My
stuff.
boy went into the locker room to get that.
the
Did he
flag?
really?
Yeah,
No shit.
yeah. He ran in and came out.
Oh yeah, that's just ridiculous. That's a coaching mistake.
Ohio State can still make the playoff though if they went out, right?
They're gonna make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, they just have a conference tournaments this weekend.
Who do they play?
Do they play in the?
I don't
Big
think they
Ten?
play.
I don't think they play in the Big Ten championship.
They don't
'cause
play, so
It's Penn
they're
State.
they're definitely gonna get in.
It's Penn State and Oregon playing the Big Ten championship game.
It's so,
So
weird
they're
that
in.
Oregon's in the Big Ten.
I know it's weird
How are they in if they're not in the championship game? I thought only
because they're ranked
champions-
5th.
Yeah, because their record.
Even after that?
Yeah, they're ranked. They dropped from
2 or
2 to 5.
2, yeah.
What? That's wild.
So
Yeah, I think
they'll
they should
get
dropped
in.
a little bit lower than that, but
They'll get in.
they for sure would have been.
Bama's gonna get in.
Yeah, Bama will get in. It all depends on
So
SMU.
This is a huge
Clemson.
weekend.
there's a lot of ranked.
If Clemson-
Georgia, Texas, Clemson, SMU.
Yeah, if Clemson,
Penn State, Oregon.
SMU, I think SMU will drop out, which I think will bump Ole Miss up. You can't have Miami in the playoff; they're just garbage.
Do we think Clemson rolls SMU?
I think Clemson
We're
will
getting
have
points.
a
Yeah.
good game. Clemson knows how to play in those big games like that. They've
I
been there before.
Clemson-
SMU hasn't.
Clemson is going to have to hammer SMU to have a shot at getting up to 12.
No, I don't know because they got 3 losses.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, there are 3 losses. They haven't been.
Bama's got 3 losses and they're 12th.
I know, but all of their losses are SEC teams away as well. So they factor that in. They didn't lose any home games. All of their losses were in their conference away games. So they factor all that shit in.
So it's not the top 12 ranked teams.
No, it is.
I think it
it's
is.
1 through 12.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
but your conference championships
Automatic bid.
yeah.
help
Oh, okay.
help or hurt you. I mean, Bama's not playing in one, and they're sitting at 12.
So conference championships aren't.
So, but
Automatic
Boise
bids.
State plays UNLV,
No, I don't think so.
and Boise State's 11.
If Boise State loses, I still think they might have a chance, but losing to UNLV, I think, might push them out, even though UNLV is 20th.
If
But
Boise State loses, they're out.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, they're out. Unless there's some other
they're,
losers.
they're undefeated right now, though, too.
No,
but
they're not.
again,
Boise
They
State's
lost
got one
once.
loss.
who they lose to?
I can tell you real quick.
Oh, they're 11-1.
Oh, I thought that they were undefeated.
Mm-mm.
Oregon.
They lost to Oregon by 3.
See,
Wow.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Plays into it.
That's not a bad loss though. You
At
lost to
home
number 1 team
or
in the
at
country.
Oregon.
Yeah, they were getting 17 and a half points, too, that game.
I think Oregon absolutely rolls.
Yeah,
Penn
Oregon's
State.
tough, dude.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. Oregon always shits a bed in big games. Always.
Yep.
So is this the year they break through?
Yeah, I think that they're too tough, man.
I seen a mock that just had Arizona State at getting in at 12.
I don't. Yeah,
So
I
they're-
think Arizona State or Ole Miss might push
Who did
for
Arizona
one of
State
those
lose to?
later spots.
What if Arizona State loses?
No, well, they're saying they're going to win. They're going to win.
They got bad losses though. Cincinnati.
Yeah, but look at
Texas
their
Tech.
look at their last couple games. I think they beat 16th ranked Kansas State. They beat 14th ranked BYU.
Both weak ass teams should have
They-
never been ranked that high.
They rolled Arizona last week. So I mean, I don't know.
I don't like Penn State being up that high either. I think Penn State's a fraud.
Yeah, but they
Just
keep
like
winning.
I think Notre Dame's a fucking fraud. And it's bullshit that they're not
Oh.
in a conference.
They always get ranked high.
Yeah, and they don't know how to win big games. Wait till they play somebody. I hope they play Alabama first round and knock their asses out.
So they
Penn
got,
State
they got
really-
Miami and Ole Miss. Well, Barstool has Miami and Ole Miss being.
I don't think
out.
Miami's going. Yeah, Miami's not going
Yeah,
to make
Miami's
it.
not. Miami doesn't deserve to be in.
No,
Their fucking defense is worse than.
But that keeps Boise
Towson.
State and Arizona State and Alabama in.
Penn State
with
had,
wins.
Penn State had
They gotta win.
a weak schedule, dude. 2 ranked teams: Illinois, who was ranked early and then just fell apart, and then Ohio State,
who was this?
Penn State.
Oh yeah, I don't like Penn State, man. I think they're a fraud. They've struggled against a couple teams too. On their
Remember,
schedule
they
with
came back-
squeaking wins.
They came back against USC. We
Yeah,
were
they-
watching it at Brick.
Yep.
Was that the game?
We had plus 3.5, which covered.
Minnesota.
That was that the
One
game
by
that they were
one.
losing. They were down a lot early.
Yeah, they were down like
Yeah.
21 to
20-something.
3 at halftime
yeah,
or something.
Yeah.
They almost lost to Minnesota too.
Yeah, I don't
mean, I'll-
really like them that high.
I'll give it to them. They came back in that game, but
Again,
I don't know.
They're making the championship game, so but at the end of the day, some of their games that they played, if you actually watch, they do not look that good.
What about Texas and Georgia?
I think Texas rolls.
Georgia is
Texas.
terrible. They should not be ranked.
I know, but I feel like that's when Georgia will come out and play when they're not really expected to win.
31-17
They've been
Texas.
looking like some doo-doo
That's
lately.
that's my prediction.
I don't know. It should be a good game.
Line's a little trappy though. Georgia has not played great, and they're only catching 2.5.
2.5.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
That's Vegas saying, "Hey, we're not giving Georgia too many points because we think it's gonna be a close one."
But there's been a couple other games this year where
Or they
line's
just
been
been-
trappy against Texas, and Texas has rolled.
Just smashed. Yeah.
Or they just been in a lot of big games, so they don't want to give too many points. Knowing, like Michael said, they know how to show up for a bigger game. But they didn't show up for the Alabama game. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, Texas has won by double digits in every game except for Vandy. And
Georgia ended up winning this past weekend, right?
Yeah.
Barely.
I didn't realize Georgia beat Texas.
Weren't they losing? They
Forgot
ended
about
up winning,
that.
right?
I totally forgot about that.
What, this year?
Yeah. Smoked them too.
Yes. I think Georgia did barely win this past
Yeah,
weekend.
they barely won.
That was a game where they put Arch Manning in for Quinn Ewers because they weren't moving the ball at all, right? When they played Georgia. And we were kind of like, what the hell are they doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he got.
No,
thought he got hurt.
No,
No.
they just sat him. Yeah,
No, but then they brought him back.
they brought him
brought him
back.
And he played actually pretty decent in the third, and they came back a little bit.
Yeah, I think they put him in right before halftime.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
sounds right.
Georgia beat Georgia Tech in 8 overtimes.
That's right, Georgia Tech. Yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah.
I went to bed thinking they lost. I stopped. It was
They
like
should've.
27. I don't know. 27-10 maybe, or maybe 17-7 when I went to bed.
When
They
you-
were down double digits.
When you don't cover, I hope you lose.
Georgia Tech was up 20.
It's
Geor-
bullshit. Like, I
Georgia
just
Tech
lose.
was up 27-13 with 5 minutes left in the game.
It's like Miami. Miami was what, minus 11, and they ended up losing. Good for them.
Honestly, Miami's been close in so many games this year. Remember that parlay I had where I had Miami money line? They were like a 20-point favorite and had to
Yeah.
come back by like
Yeah,
20-some points in the fourth quarter. That was insane.
Still won, though.
Hey, still covered.
Dude, I had a couple parlays that were looking so good in the start, and it just all crumbled.
Yeah,
Nothing ever pulled through.
I did the Brolay parlay where I parlayed all 12. That looked great until it didn't. Started off 2-0. We're
Started
like,
great,
you can't win 12 unless you win 2. And
Yeah.
boom, there we go.
yeah.
Michigan State
Spoke too
shit
early.
the bed.
I thought that was
I should have
a
known
no-brainer
to just change
Yeah.
Jacob's pick,
to
but
Michigan.
yeah,
Michigan money line.
I didn't get the.
You know what's funny? This is no shade towards you, Jacob, but on Sunday I put in our NFL picks, just the NFL picks, not the Brolays. So I just did our 3.
How'd that work out?
They all lost, so it
Jacob
didn't
hit.
matter.
Jacob hit. Oh no! Did you hit?
No, we all lost.
You hit the
Damn.
Brolay.
Yeah, they gave that one up.
Yeah, we all lost.
Colts gave that one up. Big time.
But Kirk Cousins,
Did we go 0-4 in NFL?
Kirk Cousins loves throwing interceptions.
Yes.
Wait, 0-4
Yes.
for the NFL picks.
Yep.
Yes.
Dude, it's
But
it's getting.
I
down
were close,
to where
though,
it's
right?
I will say,
going
though,
to be
I will say
tough.
though, I didn't like
Well,
doing the NFL on our big ticket, especially with all the Thanksgiving games that went on. Like we had less of a pool of picks to choose from.
that was 100% the problem. They were not. They were great picks. We just had less to pull from, which we would have hit. them all.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't like there. I rather had more teams to choose from.
But at the end of
essentially.
the day, if you're a good capper, you can.
I mean, I honestly didn't
We
like
could've just chose
taking
the other teams.
I didn't like taking Houston, but I was like, they're playing the fucking Jags. Like, they should blow them out. But like looking at all the stuff online and like where the money was going, like it wasn't favoring them one bit. And I was like,
We
this
fell
is not good.
for every
This is
single
not-
trap line
this is
that
not
they
good.
set.
Yeah.
All favorites, and then one slight dog money line bet.
Yeah.
Atlanta. What is up with
oh,
Kirk,
man.
dude?
Dude. They
Not
should
looking
fucking won
good.
that game.
I loved the bounce back spot at home for a good offense with weapons, and they just Kirk Cousins just threw some picks when
He's just got a noodle arm now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what do you throw? 4 interceptions?
it was something crazy, and they still have a chance.
3
They still had the ball 2 minutes left, and were driving to win the game, and got down
Yeah.
to like the 30, and I think they went turnover on downs.
Did
Didn't
they,
get
or they-
fourth down.
I thought he threw an interception.
I can't. He threw so many. I don't even
I think he threw an interception at the end of the
to end the game.
Yeah.
So I mean, he even had an opportunity to at least win that one, so we could get one win on the board. And then the Colts was what was it -2.5? They scored to tie it up. Oh, instead of go to overtime, let's go for a 2-point conversion.
That was so
So that was bad luck. The Texans gave up 2 garbage touchdowns, and the second one they had to get a 2-point conversion, and they got it.
well. They went for it on the one
On the
like I
first
said,
one.
and
The
I-
Texans should have
missed
covered
it.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
What was the other? What was the other pick?
especially after Trevor Lawrence went out.
I
Cincy-
think Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
They just got smashed.
And they moved the ball with ease, but they threw a pick 6, and I think there was a scoop and score too. So I mean,
You can't win turning the ball over in the NFL, and you damn sure can't win turning the ball over for 6.
I
It's
didn't.
just
I didn't
the
think that.
recipe for disaster.
I didn't think that game, the Cincy Pittsburgh game, was going to be like that. That was a very high scoring back
Well,
and forth game.
Before you got here,
I
Michael
liked-
was actually saying he thought it would be high
Really?
scoring.
Yeah, I like the
I'm with
I
you,
did
Tony.
too.
I didn't think
I
it would
didn't-
be at all. Division
There
game.
was zero defense from either. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously we knew Cincy didn't have a fucking defense, but for Pittsburgh to look like that and give away that many points, I know Joe Burrow and them, they can move the ball, but that's a good defense.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I
thought the
I
same
didn't
thing.
think that they were going to let them lay that much.
we need to bet against Cincy's defense the rest of the year. I mean, listen to the points that they've given up: 44, 34, 35, 24, 37, 14, 7, 41, 24, 38, 26, 16.
So they're averaging at least 30 points.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah,
defense.
yeah.
That's terrible. You cannot win a game in the NFL giving up 30 points on
Hey,
defense.
and they're playing Dallas this week.
Oh, Dallas is going to
Cooper
fucking
Rush.
Oh, Coop.
Oh, at Dallas Monday night game.
Coop going to fucking put up 41 points on them.
Take the under.
Hey, he might put up some points, and you could probably get him at high odds.
Hey, do theory. CD Lamb. Anytime touchdown.
I'm done.
We've been saying it
Fuck-
for like 8
fuck
years,
that.
dude. We've been saying that for so long.
I am so done hearing do theory.
You were the one that brought it up in the text. You were like, "The CD Lamb get one this week?"
Even looking through like trying to pick a prop this past weekend, it was like everything is just so tight right now. You know, everybody's just playing good, playing for playoff spots and all that, and it's just it's hard picking right now. And then you try to pick this guy hasn't scored in 4 games, so he's got to score, right? No.
I do think
No.
it gets harder the further into the season you get for both college and NFL.
Oh yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
all most of the teams are in tune, like they're playing for playoffs if they.
But
can
they're
get in.
also
I mean,
the injuries are starting to stack up. The season's getting long.
Yeah.
Yep.
Defenses are banged up.
Yeah. Look
So-
ahead games where they're not really focused on
Yeah.
this current week.
Short weeks. One like kind of storyline I'll be watching for the rest of the year is Saquon is going to be going for that rushing record. So look at his total yards, per game, and maybe splash on 100 plus.
What does he need per game to break the record? Is it doable?
Yeah, he's over pace of whatever the pace is with remaining games to break the record.
For the all-time NFL rushing
yes,
record?
2000
Was it who was it? Was it
Eric Dickerson, I believe.
was Dickerson? 'Cause Chris Johnson had a 2,000-yard
Yes,
season.
but he didn't get it. So I'm going to be looking you know, because
Adrian Peterson was close one
Did he
year,
have
right?
Yeah, he was close.
but
I don't think
was
he got to
close
2000.
right at it.
He was right at it, and
Yeah.
they
Did they
didn't
bench him
punt.
did bench him in the fourth quarter or something?
It was something like
I
that
remember
where he
that.
could have got it at the end, and they sat him because they were up for so
I
up so
remember that.
much.
Saquon's got 1499,
What does Derrick Henry have?
5 games left.
What a fantasy football
1407.
pick.
Yeah, I mean he's right there too.
Yeah.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Look at
200 yard
He's
games.
he's got a bye week this week, so of course he's going to be even further behind.
Saquon's already had his bye. Yeah.
And I believe Philly plays the Browns.
Dude, Saquon
Or
is so
They play the
good.
Browns.
He's so big. He's so fast. He's literally, you can't stop him for 4 quarters.
Oh
You
no,
just
they
can't.
they play.
2105 is the rushing record.
And it was Dickerson.
Yeah. So he needs 606 yards, 5 games left.
They feed him the ball, dude. He gets like 25 carries a week.
Philly plays
121
Carolina, so he is just going a dog.
121 yards a game is what he needs to average to get there. So if he has just another game where he does 180,
Yeah.
then, you know, that's
Very doable.
definitely possible.
This weekend against Carolina.
I mean,
No, this is the week he'll have freaking 65.
Yeah, nothing.
maybe. But then next week,
Yeah,
his odds will be a little bit higher on 100 plus, and then that's when you hammer it.
Yeah. Maybe that should be the play for the rest of the season. Just hammer him over 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, someone put it in the Brolay. Juice some odds up.
I need a quarterback this week. Who should I go with? I got to pick somebody up. Geno Smith against Arizona. Jameis Winston against Pittsburgh? No. Aaron Rodgers? No. Caleb Williams against the 49ers.
No.
Kirk Cousins against Minnesota,
Minnesota's kind of got a trash secondary.
his old team as well.
Yeah. Could be a revenge game. I like Kirk.
At
or-
Minnesota, too.
Who was the first quarterback you said?
Geno.
Yeah, I like Kirk or Gino.
Derek Carr against Giants.
Giants defense isn't bad, though.
Will Levis against Jacksonville.
Honestly, that's not a bad play. Anybody against Jacksonville.
Another one that we kind of missed out on this weekend too was Zach Ertz anytime touchdown.
Well, you know,
It was
they
50th
always
touchdown.
like to say that shit after.
I
Oh,
know.
boy, it's his 50th fucking touchdown. If I would have known that,
Yeah.
yeah, I would have picked it.
Yep.
Why not? I'd pick it every week, him getting a 50th touchdown.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that shit.
got
And I
the,
never even
ways
think
after
about
the
doing
fact.
that. I never even think about what records there's players going to break this week. I don't even think you can really find that shit.
Yeah.
We were just talking about the Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. This week they're going back to his old turf.
Yeah.
And
that's what
playing
I'm saying, at
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
So
He's
does he fall flat on his face?
He's projected to get 20 points. Geno at Arizona is projected to get 23 points. Let's go. Who's the highest projected? Geno.
That Texans player that hit Trevor Lawrence was suspended 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw it.
as
Did
he
you
should.
see was the coach
Dem-
freaking out about
yeah.
it?
D'Amico Ryan.
I mean, dude, you can't do that.
No,
The blow to the head with the elbow was a little excessive.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Well, it
will
wasn't
say,
just
though,
like he hit him.
I will say, though, if you watch it in full speed, it does look like he really doesn't have that much time to adjust.
No, he didn't.
But
Once you said
the
like that,
blow to the head with the fucking
Well,
elbow
in
in
the-
front of
but you know he's
And the
sliding.
forearms
It's not
pushed-
fucking Josh Allen coming at you.
Right.
It's
that is
he,
excessive.
he was sliding. I
When
mean,
you look
can't
at
do
the
that.
still shot of it, though, he's 10 yards away from it when Trevor Lawrence is
Starting to slide.
going down.
Yeah.
Still shot. That's not full speed.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't show the full picture. When you watch it in full speed, it's like bang, bang. But, I mean, my man just already coming in full blown with his fucking forearm.
I've seen all those videos and still shots, and I still stand by. If I was Trevor Lawrence's teammate, I would have choked that motherfucker,
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the spot.
Brandon Sheriff was trying to fucking whoop his
Yeah,
ass.
but they pushed him to the ground, and then no, I would have been on top of him, like
Yeah.
just fuck it, like
Yeah.
find me. I don't care. That's fucked up.
Find me, give
that
me a
was.
suspension. I'm looking out for my boy.
that was a low blow.
Yeah,
I didn't really like that. He was obviously out. Okay. When you are knocked the fuck out and you start clinching up with your arms and the other one flails out, obvious brain injury. They sat him up and drove him out in the golf cart. Like, had him in the front seat of the golf cart.
Well,
Like,
he
100% you should have had that guy on a fucking backboard and fucking secure because you don't know at that point. He is knocked the fuck out.
well, when he was fencing, he was out, but he was awake
Still,
by
man,
by the time they sat him
precautionary-
up.
I mean, those guys know more than me, but I just I know from doing what I do, precautionary. You should fucking just put him on the backboard and wait, just to make sure nothing else is wrong with him, because he's obviously a brain injury, 100%.
Yep.
The way he was clenching.
Yeah, that was rough.
I thought it was funny because I saw Tom Brady came out saying that quarterbacks need to take better care of themselves and all this shit. Saying, defense, it's their job to be aggressive, this, and that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he would be the first one to freak the fuck out over that if that happened to him. Like,
Oh, without a doubt.
yeah, and if that was him,
Yeah.
that it'd probably be 5-6 games.
But I don't know if y'all saw the play on Thanksgiving with Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams was obviously running out of bounds, and his dumbass already got the first down. He decided to try to come back in, and he's lucky he didn't fucking break his leg how he got tackled, because he got rolled up on by the defender. He should have just simply ran right out of bounds. You got the first down, dude.
Yeah.
What is another goddamn yard, for the rest of your career? Run the fuck out of bounds. So I think that's kind of what.
Case in point.
Yeah,
take better
case
care
in
of
point.
yourself.
Take
Like,
take better care of yourself. That's,
that's
true.
a rookie
yeah.
mistake for sure.
It's crazy though how fucking fragile some of these quarterbacks are. Though it's like they're still playing professional football. You got to be able to take hits. I mean,
I do feel bad.
running backs
no,
run
man.
directly at you with their head down and do it 30 times a game, but a quarterback gets hit one time and fucking you're out of the game. What
Well,
do
they
you
don't-
what are you
they
made of
don't
glass?
take- they don't take hits.
quarterbacks aren't
built.
They're
Yeah,
not- and they're
go
not-
lift.
They're not taking hits in
That's fair.
practice and stuff though, so they're not
They,
really.
they
feeling,
should.
I know, but that's the thing. They're not feeling how it is to get fucking hit. So when they think it's nothing, because I'm another NFL player. I got my shit together. I work out. I'm this and that. No, you don't know how hard these guys hit.
And if you make $60 million a year, you should be able to withstand a hit from a professional player. You're playing
you should, but
professional.
I agree with you,
football.
Michael. You're playing the same game everybody else is. You're not wearing a different jersey. You're wearing the same
but when
uniform,
you're
playing the same
not
game.
when you're not feeling it, there's no like emotional attachment to like how it's actually going to feel.
I
I
agree
some
with
of these
what you're
linemen,
saying,
some
but
of
I
these
say- I'm
linebackers,
saying
they
it's wrong.
hit people in practice every fucking day. They know how that offensive lineman's going to jack them up, and that offensive lineman knows how that linebacker's going to be blitzing through and how he's going to jack them up.
All I'm saying is the quarterback should probably be hit more
Oh,
to prepare
yeah,
themselves.
You've got
Yeah,
receive,
but they're not going to do that because that's the main player of the game.
you got
need a
receivers
quarterback.
coming across the middle at 175 pounds. It's like saying, "Hey, don't hit them because you're too small." A quarterback's 225 pounds,
Yeah.
6'5", and can't get hit. Like that's not fair.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of these wide receivers, though, too, they don't really get hit like that in practice. And I'm surprised a lot more of them don't get fucking hurt because of it. Especially going across the middle and you get swiped
Oh,
by
yeah.
somebody.
Think about Deshaun Jackson.
Quarterback fucking setting you up on a ball.
He was maybe 160 pounds soaking wet, and he was one of the most fearless dudes. I mean, yeah, he ran streaks like most of the time, but he still come across the middle.
Yeah. But that's just a player. You feel it at that point on who's around you. You're a little bit more knowledgeable.
That's the risk you take for that
Yeah.
paycheck,
Yeah,
for that
100%.
fame, for
I
that
agree.
notoriety.
I agree.
They're all grown men,
Hey, get your ass in the fucking weight room, beef up.
right?
That's all I can
Or
tell
wear
you.
a padded helmet, or I
Yeah.
don't know, do something.
Yeah, or don't make $60 million a year. I mean,
Lamar Jackson
Never.
takes some big hits.
That's the thing too. It's like running
Yeah.
quarterbacks. There's Josh Allen takes big hits.
Yeah.
It's like the
Because
guys
they're
that show
bigger.
that they
Bigger.
can take hits are allowed to, but if you're soft, then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
oh, it's a flag.
Yeah, but
because they're
I
bigger
don't-
and
I
they
don't
prepare
think-
for it by working out and running and hitting people. Like these fucking drop back quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins can literally drop back 10 feet and throw it, but he can't do nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, same thing.
Same,
But same fucking
they're
thing.
the same player at this point.
The Trevor Lawrence one was pretty, I don't want to say defenseless, but he was clearly
He was giving himself up.
yes.
It was a forearm.
doing what-
like Tony said, it was a forearm to the head that made it bad. Like if he would have just kind of like made any move to prevent contact, I don't think it would have been as bad, or at least viewed as bad as it was. But
Right.
it looked like he just literally purposefully
Yeah.
bowed him right in the head at full speed.
And the fact that this particular defensive player is known for
doing
cheap
that.
shots.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they compiled like a whole freaking tape about every cheap shot he's ever put on people. And they're like, yeah, bro, you didn't mean it.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. If you got a track record,
That's just
Yeah,
like the one.
he's got a big track
linebacker,
record.
What was it from Cincy? Burfitt?
oh,
Burfitt,
that dude was
whatever.
scary. Vontez perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's another one that people have came
Dirty.
out and said
He
that
was
he's a dirty player.
Oh yeah, he could
yeah.
hit though.
So-
That dude laid the wood. He was fun to
Yeah,
watch.
when he made a big hit, like that's what people would say. Like that's who the fuck he is.
Remember him and Antonio Brown used to go back and forth all the time back in the day.
Yep.
He's literally the one that gave Antonio Brown CTE.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Antonio Brown's not the same.
No.
After that hit, he is
No.
not the same dude.
He's funny, though, on Twitter.
He's wild. He is wild. Vontez Perfect arguably made him more famous now than he ever was.
What's he say? CTESPN?
Did you see Mike Tomlin's reaction when they asked him? They said, "Hey, did you hear that Antonio Brown's
He
willing to come
walked
back and
off.
play for free?" He literally just shook his head and walked off.
Yeah.
That was it. End of the press conference.
Mike Tomlin's a goat.
He's the GOAT, dude. He's last year when they were struggling a little bit. I work with a Steelers fan. He'd always be like, I think it's time they need to get rid of Mike Tomlin. I was like, if y'all get rid of Mike Tomlin,
would
I will
never
go
be-
around, knock on everybody's door, and sign a petition that the Commanders need to sign him for their as their head coach, because he's one of the best coaches
He is.
in the history of the NFL, in my opinion. He's had a winning record, I think, his entire career with some of the worst teams over the
Yep.
past 5 years
No.
that anybody's ever had.
Everyone
Especially
says he's a
this
leader of men.
Especially this year, dude.
There was-
at,
Go ahead.
at the beginning of the season, we, except for you, maybe, like, I don't think any of us saw Pittsburgh being who they are right now.
no,
I mean, look what he's done with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I was saying though. Like they were good last year, competitive, with no offensive production.
Who'd they have last year?
They had
Pickett.
Pickett, Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett.
who got benched, or
Mitch
got hurt,
Trubisky.
and then Trubisky, and then Rudolph actually came in
Yeah,
and was
Mason
slinging it for a little
Rudolph.
bit.
Yeah,
he
that's
he
right.
actually had
Yeah.
some good games.
They won 8 games with those 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
So I guess Tomlin was mic'd up for the game, and they were walking. There was a video.
I saw
He was.
that.
They were walking into the tunnel, and one of his players. He was like, "Oh man, you were mic'd up." He's like, "Shut your ass up."
He's so funny.
He's serious too. He's got to be intense to play for. He was that coach like a pound ball. If he was, like you were playing, 65 pound, and he was 75, you were scared to go play 75
Oh,
pound
yeah.
for that
Oh,
coach.
Yeah.
I just remembered a clip that went out. It was maybe from like last year or the year before. I guess walking out of the tunnel, and someone was like, a fan was like in like the fan section. They were asking him a question. He's like, he said like, "Man, I'm fucking working." All right, then. Forget I asked.
Mad at him. I mean, he is working.
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to win a game.
Yeah, he's cool. He's definitely got that alpha male energy out there. That's why the defense is so good every single year. It's like if
I wonder.
if that's the dude leading you out on the field, like you want to run through a brick wall.
Yeah, they're hungry.
Wonder what their odds are right now to win the Super Bowl.
I don't
I'll
know.
tell you what, I wish I would have placed a little sprinkle on that
Yeah.
bet early in the season.
Yep. Don't listen to us. You should have done it.
I don't like betting futures. You're just tying up money for God. You don't know what's going to happen.
It's no different than crypto, Dennis. It's literally no different than crypto.
No, but like crypto could literally, you could turn $1,000 into $1 million.
0.
More likely 0, but you could also turn it into $1 million. You're not going to do that with an NFL futures bet.
No. Maybe 100 into 1,500.
Yeah.
Plus 2,400.
Right now?
Yep.
Wow, they got no faith.
Still a solid bet, I feel like.
I'd love to know what they were preseason.
Oh, it had to be at least plus 10,000, right?
Mhm.
No way.
You don't think if they're plus
It had to be.
2,400
It
now?
had to be. It had to be up there. Yeah, I would think.
Wow. I don't know.
Might have been higher.
Might have been.
Speaking of parlay picks, remember I told y'all that our other group
Yeah,
does a pick.
your brother fucked y'all.
Is he gonna draw from the jar or what?
I told him in a text. I said,
let's
if
draw
this-
for
if
him.
you
Draw
fail,
for him,
if
we'll
you
send you a
fail,
picture.
you have to fucking pick from the punishment
Hey,
jar.
why don't we do like a live drawing right now? You FaceTime him.
I'm not waking him up. I don't even know if he's sleeping, but
This is important.
let me text him.
We need to pull his punishment because that would have been how much of a payout? You said 1,300 maybe?
Hold on. No, 1,800.
1,800.
I told him as the game was going along.
What was it? What was his pick?
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba.
Chuba.
Dude,
Chuba
I didn't
Hubbard.
even look. I wasn't even trying to be a dick in our text. You were like, just need Chuba to score. And I was like, he should get it. I go, look at the game. There was 22 seconds left and they didn't have the ball.
Yeah.
It's coming soon.
I thought there was like half the game left. Or
No,
something.
nothing, dude. So halfway through,
If Dennis doesn't have it, he's so out of it.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get that
they were down at the goal line and they had the backup, the other running back in. And I think, did the other running back get it, or I think Bryce Young got a rushing touchdown. And I told him, I said, cash out. I said, what's the fucking cash out? And the boy, Dudu, he was like, the cash out's like 200 or something. I said, fuck it. Cash out. I'd take the profit. I said, we could roll the fucking $200 into something else later on, you know, this evening or even the Monday night game, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, take the money. And my brother was like, hold. And I was like,
Hold the
motherfucker.
line.
I was
He stood on business.
Yeah. I was like, of course he's saying that because it's his fucking pick.
I can see him saying it too.
Oh, he was 100%. Hold.
Yeah.
He's got it. Let me text him.
You should definitely just call him. After
I'm
being
not-
like
it's
that.
fucking 10 o'clock. I'm not fucking calling.
Yeah, I forgot it's so late.
Shit, that's early.
Did you boys have a good Thanksgiving?
I did. House was a little crazy. My septic again, dude.
I know. Did you get that fixed?
Yeah.
How much did it end up costing you?
I don't know yet.
You
No,
wait,
no
got that.
invoice
You
yet.
got that emergency fee.
Yeah. No, not yet. I got no fee yet.
Oh, you're gonna get that emergency fee.
Probably.
That on-call emergency.
It was an emergency.
Yeah, it was.
So it was a baby wipe
No.
or a cleaning wipe.
It was like that thin like a thin cloth that you couldn't even pull apart. It looked like something like a cleaner would use. Nothing I've ever bought.
Yeah, that's fucking.
And it's not like something.
you take a picture?
No, I did not.
Oh,
But
man.
literally, it was almost like
I
cheesecloth where you couldn't even like when you pull it, it just stretches. You could not even pull it apart.
So like a Clorox wipe or something along those lines,
maybe.
I would
Yeah.
think that would.
because that's how they are. They're like
Disintegrate.
a dryer sheet type of.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was. It was
Yeah.
exactly that material.
Yeah.
That's probably exactly what it was.
Yeah,
Yep.
Clorox
should
wipe.
just taken the fucking picture and then send it to your cleaners.
What are they going to do? They're going to deny, and then it's just going to be a bunch of back and forth conversations.
He said she.
Say we're pulling for you.
Let's
No.
pull one anyways, theoretically, and you guys can choose whether or not you want to make him do it.
All right, let's pull.
All right, here we go. We should all pull one after
Hold that,
last
Michael.
week.
Yeah,
Maybe we
I
should.
thought. I thought for sure that mine was not.
Maybe we should up.
Like halfway through, I was like, "There's no way this is hitting."
all right.
Then he
This-
got
this
three
is
catches
live.
and a touchdown in the last 5 minutes of the game.
This is live.
Do you want me to take a video of this so you can send it to your brother?
Yeah, take a video.
Let me
Just
see
so you
if
know.
I- Send it to him right now.
Hold on. All right, B-Love. You're up. There's a lot of words on this. Oh, man. Penis costume for 15 minutes in public. That's all you, B-Love. We got to order the costume.
That's what
We have it. Don't you have it?
I have the costume.
Oh, you already have? Oh,
Yeah.
Even better.
Will he fit in that thing?
It doesn't
Hey.
matter.
That's a big penis costume.
It don't matter. He's going to fit in it. Sucks to be you.
Oh yeah, I got the costume.
That's a good one.
Maybe I'll wear it to
Are
the
they
party
coming
Friday
Friday?
night.
Are they coming
15
Friday?
minutes. That's easy.
What?
Are they coming Friday?
I
Did you
don't
go-
think so.
I don't think
sure
so,
they
man.
are. That's when you should wear it if they come.
You know the theme of the party for Friday?
Mm-mm.
It's espresso martini.
What does that mean?
Like,
Means
That's
that we're going to
espresso
be
martini.
blacked out, but have a lot of energy.
yeah, like there's Amanda got espresso martini decorations and shit to hang, and there's just gonna be a lot of
Are you gonna be
espresso
here?
martinis.
Yeah, I leave Sunday.
Okay. Surprised you're actually making a party.
I'm surprised y'all are actually having one when I'm in town. I'm surprised.
I know.
I'm just waiting for the cancellation and move to Sunday.
That is true. You keep missing everything.
Yeah, you fuckers.
We actually. What time are you leaving on Sunday?
Can't remember what time my flight is. Might be like a 9 o'clock flight.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about going to X Golf
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
at noon.
Yeah, perfect.
Do a little noon round.
Hope you
Shut-
guys are terrible.
Shout out X Golf in Annapolis.
We should do a meetup there
That would be cool.
to all of our 65 followers. See if they'll show up.
Yeah, fuck it. Come on.
Hey, 65. That's a
Dude,
good turnout
it
for
was
them.
bad. It was
Come
cool.
on, come
It was
on.
badass. I wish we would have stayed and finished it, but
Yeah, we'll go back. We need to line that up.
They follow us, right?
Yes, sir.
That's huge. Huge for the program.
Yep.
Hold on.
Practically a sponsor.
I missed that. Who follows us?
X Golf.
X Golf.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we definitely got to go back there. That was cool.
We should do a meetup.
Should.
Do it on like they probably. I don't know what they could do for us. Free golf or something.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Free-
everybody just buys drinks.
Free beer. It's really not that expensive. I think it was like $40
it wasn't.
a bay an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's $40.
We should have stayed
10 beers.
and kept golfing.
Well, I didn't know fucking Boathouse was gonna
Yeah.
close at
closed.
Yeah.
4:30 or whatever
Yeah,
time.
Oh, wait,
7.
by the time y'all got there, it was closed.
It closed at 7.
No.
We weren't even done.
My friend Bethany, I texted her when we were leaving. I said, "Hey, what's the deal with Boathouse? You guys still open?" And she was like, "No, we closed at 7 or 7:30 or something like that."
On a
Said it was
Saturday
Yeah,
night.
Saturday. It was their last night too. So I was like, "Well, damn."
That's wild.
And we're already on the way home.
We're
So
way home.
That just shows how much money they make. They're just like, nah, stay open late when everybody wants to come hang out. No,
I-
we're good.
I do think that they have like a noise ordinance type of thing because it's in like a
Oh, the
community.
obviously like a boatyard area, so probably like a yacht club type of
Right.
situation.
An
But-
ordinance on a
Is it
Saturday.
always
It's the
closed
last-
early?
But no, what
I don't
would the
think so.
time say?
9.
9? Yeah.
Wild.
Which is still kind of
But it's their last. It was their last night. It was their closing night. So
wonder if it
again,
was
they were
just
open
dead.
all. They were open all, and that may be what it was too.
Yeah.
It was cold. It was cold as shit.
right.
I'm sure if they had a bunch of people there,
They
they
would
probably stayed,
yeah.
but had to be something because they
Huh.
closed at 7:30. I mean, that's
That's the
wild.
only bad thing about this area is there's nothing really to do without a 45 to an hour drive.
Yeah.
Like if you do get a night out, I mean, literally the only thing we can do is go to Brick, which is a
Yeah. What
restaurant.
time was it? It was 9 when we left there. Yeah. So we were like throwing around ideas.
That's an hour drive.
Yeah.
too, at that.
And we were on Route 2, so it's like, where can we go?
yeah, there's nowhere.
It was like, and if anything, we could have went downtown Annapolis, but
Right.
we thought we were going to the boathouse, so we were already headed
were
that
halfway.
way.
You could have went.
We,
You wouldn't
we
have
were
been-
we were literally when she texted me back, we were literally passing Central Avenue on Route 2. So it's like we have nothing. Jacob was like, "You want to go to Rod and Reel?"
MGM?
No.
Traders.
Yeah. Yeah, no thanks. Let's just go home.
That's a dark place. End of the night.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do. Let's go pull the one-armed bandit.
That happened to us Saturday, Friday. What Saturday?
Oh, that's right. I heard you guys had a little lapse in judgment.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
For
I
the
didn't
first
wanna
time,
go
it
to that
wasn't me.
fucking
For
place.
anybody having gambling problems before we get into this discussion, 188 Gambler.
Yep.
Whose idea was it if it wasn't y'all two?
Amanda's.
Amanda
and Cassidy. Both
said that-
Amanda and Cassidy.
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah.
they were definitely feeling it then.
Oh yeah.
Well, I talked to Jacob, and I was like, that's because they went to the casino the other day for Amanda's little going away thing. And
Want a little money.
want a little money, and that's how they get you. First
So-
time you go to the casino, you win money. You think it's easy. Oh, let's go back. We'll get
so what did
some
what
drinks.
did y'all lose? What were you playing?
Fucking crap. We started off
so-
with craps.
So we get there, right? And this is the thing. The girls, it was their idea to go. And normally we'd be all about it, right? But this particular night, I really didn't want to go. Like, I didn't have a bunch of money to blow. But they're like, we want to play craps. We'll stand behind y'all because we don't know how to play. This is what they were telling us. And we'll just roll the dice. I'm like, all right, cool. Beginner shooter, probably have good luck. So we go to the ATM, we get the cash, we start walking towards the table. All of a sudden, the
They're
girls
gone.
are gone.
Gone. Not behind
And we
us
look
anymore.
we look back and they're like talking to some girls they just met walking towards the bar. So me and Jacob backtracked. We're like, what do you like y'all wanted to come roll dice?
How do you meet friends within 5 seconds?
I don't know.
I mean, it's
I don't know.
It's
You know,
casting the rest
I
of
can't
the
blame them
but-
too much. I can talk to anybody.
Yeah, they. Yeah,
I would
don't-
probably make friends with
But
somebody
like-
too. Yeah.
We were like on a mission, and then their mission just all of a sudden changed. So we went back to them, and they're like, "We're just gonna be girls and hang out. Y'all go play." We're like, "Okay."
Don't tempt me with a good time.
So me and Jake were like,
$50 a hand, or
"Well, we did. There was a bunch of
we found
$25
one.
tables.
Yeah, we found
surprisingly,
on a
surprisingly, yeah, and it was
Holy shit!
and it was packed. So we were like, "Fuck it, let's go roll dice." Like that's what they wanted to do.
holiday weekend
Yeah,
on. Oh my!
I wonder if they just have
God.
all the tables open. which gives
probably.
them-
with the
Probably.
first of the month the next day.
Probably.
You had them mugs in there, and they $25 table. They were
Yeah.
they were baiting people to come.
So-
and that's the case.
I think the table we were playing was about to pump up. To,
It was.
Dennis. Am I lying? I ain't lying.
I did hear the dealer say a couple times that they were going to be going to 50 soon. But anyways, we were playing $25. We played like 4 or 5 rolls. What do you say?
He said, "Ha."
We did like 4 or 5 rolls or whatever. No one ever really got on the heater. Lost some money. Tell them about the lady that you spilled your drink on.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that.
I didn't spill my drink. I was at
It's
the,
always so. It's always so.
No,
I was
no,
at
he
the end
did.
of the table, and we were finally kind of. I think we won a couple rolls. And this was a fresh drink. And I set it down, put some stuff down. This lady comes up. She's like, "Can I play here?" I'm like, "Yeah." I didn't see it. She put her jacket where all the drinks go. Knocked my fucking drink over. I didn't even realize it.
Brand new,
So it just
fucking
put me in
old
such a bad. It put
fashioned.
me in such a bad mood.
Old fashioned from Blossom.
Yeah.
I might add.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a $25
Oh
drink.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And she was mad
And it's good too, though.
that it got on her jacket. I'm like, why'd you? I was like, why'd you put your jacket there?
What did she say?
I was like, it's for drinks.
You spilled your drink on my.
Yeah, she said you spilled your drink on my jacket. I said no, I didn't. You knocked my drink over. Fucking walked away, dude. I was so mad. I was fucking pissed. And we were lost our ass.
There was this one shooter when the point was off on the craps table. My man rolled 7 3 times in a row to start, which is good. It pays, right? But each 7 he rolled, it was one dice was 6 and the other one was 1. He rolled that exact same combination 3 times in a row. So I was like, damn, dude, this guy's on it, right? So he rolls his 4th roll, and it was like 5 or something, right?
Yeah.
Everybody puts their money out. Next roll, 7, 6 and a 1. Like, this dude knows how to roll 7s.
Yeah.
Just,
Should have bet that.
I should have bet,
crap or
no
don't
craps.
pass.
Or,
Yeah.
the no pass.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thought that was a crazy combination.
I did win a little bit back on the back rat table.
Yeah, we
Oh,
went
so
back.
you did go over
We went back to Jacob's
Did you
table.
pick the right table? Was it heavy?
Same table.
No, it was one table over. That table
Was
was,
it? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But I went over to the noodle bar because I was craving some noodles.
Oh, and it smelled so good.
And I said, "Hey, can I
You-
just
it's
get
all
like,
you
can I get
smell
a
is the
plate to
fridge.
go?" And they're like, we don't do to go." I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I would love some noodles right now."
We don't do to
accent.
go.
We don't do
We don't do to go.
Sorry, I was in the mood, the scene. I was setting the scene.
I sent. Yeah, there was a little.
Oh no, not
We don't do
for here.
to go.
For here.
I think he wanted to go full send there, but he realized like,
Yeah,
fuck,
pull
I'm
back.
on a podcast, so he dialed it back a little bit. But we still caught you.
Oh well. So, anyways, another thing. Right before, like right when we get into the MGM, we're like, all right, let's go to the bar and get a drink. Well, the girls want to go to Felt because that's where the music's playing. And it's $20 or $25 to get in because there's DJs in there. I'm like,
In Felt?
yeah. I'm like, no, we'll go to Blossoms and get a drink. So we go over to Blossom. All this transpired, what I just said. And then when we get back from playing, we go into Blossom. They're not there.
Gone.
Where do you think they're at?
Felt.
They went into
They went to Phelps and paid. And guess how long they were in there before we were like, hey, it's time to go?
10 minutes.
5.
Oh, they should know better
Shut
by
fun
now.
down.
So
They
Yeah.
did have fun.
oh, I'm sure.
That was a good night.
Yeah, it was great.
We got to talk about the play we actually went and seen, which so Amanda's old boss bought her 2 tickets. And then
2-6. This
Yeah, this
well, it's a
play.
musical.
it's a
Play
yeah,
musical.
so
It's called 6. It's about King Henry's 6 mistresses.
yes. So anyways, when her boss told Cassidy about these tickets, Cassidy was like, why don't we just buy 2 more and then we, all 4 of us can go. Well, when we went to go buy those, we couldn't get seats right next to the seats that her boss had bought. So naturally, Cassidy and Amanda wanted to sit next to each other, which is fine. So me and Jacob were sitting next to each other on a completely different aisle. We're just cracking up the whole time at what we're watching because it is
It's
Was
not.
it
It's not
ridiculous?
y'all's cup of tea.
honestly
It was
the opening scene. We're like,
what the fuck
what are we
was
doing
this?
here?
Yeah.
Was it like
And
a
then-
musical or what?
It was
It
a
was a-
it was a musical, but they made it like modern hip hoppy and brought in like
So what's that one that everybody likes? The Hamilton. Was it like that kind of vibe?
kind of
Yeah,
And-
they told the story. Yeah.
Yeah,
Through,
and-
through like hip hop songs.
and they would throw in like little funny things to bring humor into it, which I thought it was hilarious. And honestly, after watching it, I'm like, and it was only 80 minutes long, which was like super short. There
that's
was no intermission. It was
Only
quick.
80 minutes. It's long.
Yeah, but most plays are like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like Hamilton.
It felt
3+ hours.
it felt like it was the perfect
God.
perfect amount of time. Like it wasn't
No,
too
thank
short,
you.
wasn't too long. And afterwards, I was like, that was fucking dope. I could watch it again.
You guys should go.
No,
Maybe our next guys' night we go catch a play.
Nah, I'm good. I'm not a play guy.
I've
You ever been?
yeah. I don't know that I've been to.
I
Like,
don't think I've actually been to a play.
don't
It's
think
just
I
not
have
my
either.
thing.
yeah, what
Yeah.
like
Like
you,
I can't get down with like musicals and stuff like that. It's just not my thing.
yeah.
I'm
I
with
mean,
you.
like I wouldn't suggest going to see like the Nutcracker because that's just like
I mean, if we all went as a
Super
group,
long
like,
and-
I'd go. I'll
Well,
suck it
that's usually what it is.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the whole day.
up. I just.
Oh,
I,
I've seen the Nutcracker.
I
Like
don't-
we
it-
went.
I have
we
too.
went
It's just
to,
very long and
boring.
boring.
Yeah.
we went
for
to
me.
Very
Moulin
Russian for me.
Rouge in
Yeah.
New York. I mean, I fell asleep for sure.
Yeah,
Did you fall asleep?
I may have dozed off, but the one in DC this weekend was far more entertaining than
Amanda and Cassie, they love the musical stuff.
Oh,
Which-
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
totally fine. It's right up their alley.
yeah.
They're always like singing the musical stuff.
But the whole it's
So,
just
did you know
Just
It's
It's
just not
just-
my. It's just not my thing.
it's just getting a night out, doing something different.
the best song in my opinion was the one that the Asian sang, the Asian from Germany?
She's not.
Did you know that was not a woman?
I had a feeling. Yeah,
That was a man.
so
I didn't know
You
that.
gave it
until-
away, Michael.
I didn't know that until after the fact.
she's up there. She's
No, it's
she's,
like a whole big thing. for
she's
this
getting ready
play.
to do her little performance, and she says something like
And I was feeling
the
pretty good.
town
I
I'm
was feeling
from
pretty good.
in, and Jacob goes Asia, and she says Germany. Me and him fucking died.
Oh my
We
God.
died
Yeah,
laughing.
that's what you said.
No, she's
No,
like
no, no.
talking
I
to the
said
crowd.
that to like me and him.
Yeah, but
Oh, I
the people
thought
are
you asked.
around us were like, fuck, they could definitely hear.
Was it packed?
Oh, it was sold out.
sold out.
Well, I don't know about
No,
sold
it was
out,
sold
but it
out.
was packed.
No, it was sold out.
Where was it at?
National Theater.
Cool little spot though.
Yeah, it is cool.
We went to Old Ebba Grill.
Did y'all get the seafood tower?
It was brunch menu still.
You ever been there?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of it until this
Yeah.
past weekend.
It's like famous.
The place
Oh,
is
yeah,
so
dude,
dope.
Old
Yeah,
Ebba
it's cool.
Grill.
You ever heard of
is,
it?
Never heard of it.
Dude, it's cool as shit.
Yeah, it's cool. Really nice.
A
And
lot
then we
of
went to this other.
politicians and
Was
stuff.
it
go
expensive?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Not, I mean, the brunch.
there. The brunch wasn't
No,
that bad.
I got a roast beef sandwich, and we got oysters and stuff like that. But it was fucking good as shit.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and the
better
roast
be.
beef sandwich was like
Better be if it's fucking nuts.
$22. You know, it
Like
wasn't
that?
like crazy.
Dinner's expensive.
I did like the Instagram video of you guys cheersing the oyster
And
shooters, and you had
bread.
bread with
Yeah.
butter.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I was like, I said it to Amanda. I said, this guy with the buttered bread cheersing.
That was the last second they were doing it. And I wasn't even paying attention, and then I was just like, "Oh, here."
That's funny.
They have
And
the
then-
seafood tower thing there, T-Dub. It's got like everything you can ever imagine. I want to say it's like $400.
I would love to go back for real.
Yes,
Yeah.
they had.
Yeah.
They had.
And it was packed too. We had reservations, and we went in there. There was like 12 people standing there in the like to be seated area, like waiting to get tables. And I'm like, "Whew, thank God we got a reservation."
Then after that we went to this place called La Bougerie.
La Grande
Le Grand Bougerie.
La Grande Bougerie.
And it was bougerie as fuck.
Yeah.
It was like
It's
a
a pretty cool
apparently it was
place.
like an old bank.
Yeah,
back
it
in the
was
day, which
real cool.
I didn't know that, but Amanda said it, and it was almost like this grand ballroom with fucking
Gold scene.
30-foot tall ceilings.
Is it a bar or a restaurant?
Restaurant.
Both.
Restaurant.
with bars in it. I mean, we just sat at the bar. The whole fucking ceiling looks like it's kind of coffered ceiling shaped, but it was all gold. It was fucking awesome.
DC does have some cool shit. Like I don't really go down there a whole lot
Yeah,
in
I
this
know.
phase of life.
And
But
you don't know any of this stuff
right.
from the street, like until you walk into these places.
Yeah.
Like I walked in Old Ebba Grill, I'm like, you would never even know
Yeah.
that something this cool was back here. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just so much like history and like I don't know. It was just cool.
Mhm. Yeah,
It was
that's
huge too. It was 3 stories.
It's got like an
It's
old
huge.
school kind of Peaky Blinders spot. It's
Yeah.
it's cool.
I suggest we go back there. I think it'd be cool.
Get this-
My bank account ain't set up for DC.
Well, look, Michael still owes me a dinner from the Brolay,
Yeah.
so I'll just get the
Look.
seafood tower and I'll share it with you guys.
Look, we all got
I like
we
your
all got
thinking.
meals. They got oysters. Had a bottle of prosecco, I think it was, espresso martinis, and I think our bill was for 4 of us was $320.
That's not bad.
So it's not
Yeah,
crazy.
no, it wasn't.
not
It
bad.
wasn't hateful.
And
They
then
had some
we
expensive
had
shit on
her
it.
boss gave her a $100 gift card. Her old boss gave her a $100 gift card in addition to the play ticket. So, we
Damn.
split. It was $110 a couple, which is good.
It's not bad at all.
So it was a good day.
yeah, I do. I don't like look forward to going out to DC, but every time I do, I have a good time.
Well, I mean, everywhere you go is going to be expensive, but there's so many. There is a lot of cool places.
There
you
are,
can go
yeah.
to. And especially in that area because it's right by the White House.
Yeah, it's right across the street
So
from the White House.
Everything is pretty fancy.
Just imagine
cool.
those people go there to those places like every day.
Every day.
Oh yeah,
And you know
Mhm.
who probably pays for it?
Us.
Yes.
yeah, 100%.
We tax money.
Hell yeah.
1,000,000%.
Gotta love it.
I ain't mad.
This is a meeting. This is a meeting. Go ahead, charge it to the card.
right.
Company meeting.
All right, let's
Charge
talk
the card.
politics. All right,
All
here
right,
we go.
all right.
Cocktails?
What are we drinking?
What do we drink?
Tootski?
I do want to bring up the Instagram poll we posted last week
What was the
Dude.
poll?
I will
about
crush
Dennis
that.
being able to run an 8-minute mile.
Oh yeah, Dennis. I don't.
I just want I want to read the results. Okay,
I'm not saying you'll be too far off,
83%
but that's
said no chance.
An 8-minute mile.
17% said yes. However, one of those votes was Jacob accidentally hitting yes,
Yeah.
which he meant to hit no.
All right. I guess I got to prove all you fuckers wrong.
So no one voted that you could do it other than
10 laps around that track in 8 minutes.
I think it's more than that.
I thought it was 12.
No, you did 10. So you were supposed to do the beer mile. So you're saying you did a 15-minute,
Look, we're not
8
talking
tenths of a mile?
specifics here, okay? Don't.
we had
I still
Rob-
have.
Robbie said you couldn't. Jeb said you couldn't. Eddie Stone said you couldn't. Lexi said you couldn't.
You know what I call that? Fuel. Motivation.
So we're gonna do
Haters.
it. We're gonna do it Friday.
After
for the-
brunch.
Yeah. We're going to brunch Friday.
I don't know, but that's you had a big breakfast,
Oh,
so he
yeah,
needs
yeah.
to have a big breakfast.
That's what
No,
I
he
don't-
can do whatever he wants.
There's no chance you're running an 8-minute mile.
Dude, I'll bet you $1 billion I do.
I think we actually need to go to a track, and if you're going to do it right, speaking on facts, I think that you need to do it at a track.
in a penis costume?
Still probably do.
Probably not during school.
No, definitely not. No, no chance.
You're fired,
The kids will love it, but the
Yeah.
fucking county police would be there. Heavy.
Mr. Morgan. Come to HR immediately.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll try. If I can't do it, I can't do it. It is what it is.
8-minute mile.
Let that be a lesson. Believe in yourself no matter what anybody tells you, guys.
Like,
Keep
again,
going.
I don't think that you're going to be too far off from that. I just don't think it's going to be 8
Well,
minutes.
if I'm not too far off, I will kill myself to beat it.
Well, when I say not too far off, I'm thinking sub 10 minutes.
Well, here's the thing.
Fine.
Here's the thing. Typically, when you go for a run, you're not just running 1 mile.
Oh, I don't run.
I know, but when people go for runs, like to work out, they'll run multiple miles. So it's really not fair for you just to say, I'm just going to kill myself to get to that 1 mile.
I think you would.
And call yourself, I can run 8-mile pace.
I think you would come out the
That's not
gate.
what-
that's not what it
Yeah,
is.
that's
It's-
not what that is at all.
Yeah.
Can he run a mile in 8 minutes?
I think you would come out the gate hot,
I never
run
said
at
I'm
your
a fucking
first
track
lap,
star.
All right.
and then that second lap, you're going to get halfway through that second lap, be like, "Fuck, I need to walk a little bit." Once you walk,
There's no way he can walk.
done.
Yeah, there's no.
You can't
That's
stop.
what I'm saying. Once you hit that mindset, your first lap, you're booking it. You're like, I'm feeling good. Once you start that second lap, get halfway through that second lap, you're going to start to feel it, and you're going
I'm
to be like,
feeling very
"Fuck."
disrespected right now. You think I'm going to start walking after one fucking lap?
No, 1.5.
He's,
No.
I guess
One and
we'll
a
see.
half.
hey,
Around a big track, it's 4 laps, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Give me a fucking break,
If you even think about walking, you've already lost.
dude. I ran track at Matthew Henson. I can definitely.
Was it 20 years ago?
Middle school.
Was it that long?
Close to it.
Longer than that.
Longer than 20
Yeah.
years? Because you were like, what, 11?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking middle school.
Yeah,
Oh,
middle school.
dude, yeah. Fucking
Dude, I
25,
still
30
have
years
it.
ago.
I 100% still have it. Still the same height.
Yeah.
It's still the same height.
Got the same-
I don't think height has anything to do with endurance.
He's got the same stride.
I'm gonna have to shave my beard and my head just to make sure I'm agile enough to cut through the wind.
I'm still the same height. Oh my gosh.
Would you rather do this challenge when it's like 30 to 40 degrees out or wait till June and July?
Why don't you guys pick? Whenever you feel like it's harder.
Friday.
I'm actually
Cold
off Friday.
cold will definitely be harder. That cold air will hit the back of your throat, and again,
Dude,
you're gonna shut down.
I don't feel
Yeah.
temperature. It's just a sensation.
All right,
You
all
gotta
right.
cut through that noise,
Yeah.
dude. That's just noise.
When you're breathing cold air through your nose or through your mouth, yes, you will feel it.
I
my friend.
fucking thrive in the cold.
Okay. Then why you got
It's a
that
high-
heavy ass pea coat
It's a
on?
high of 39.
Says the guy who works in an office.
I
I thrive in the
I
cold.
thrive. I specially request facilities to have it at 48 degrees in my office.
Hey, when Dennis parks his car and has to walk 3 minutes into his building, he thrives.
I do. I do. I don't put this on until I get in the building.
You're gonna be like the Browns have the high altitude training
Yeah.
center for them to get ready playing
I
in
love
Broncos.
to play in the snow. Thank you for this opportunity.
I am so happy.
Oh
Well,
Lord,
my low of 23, high of 39 on Friday. I think it's looking pretty good.
no chance.
I'm gonna take a baby aspirin before I do it, though, just in case any
Yeah,
myocardial infarctions may happen. Myocardial infarctions may happen.
The valves are going to shut down.
if you run that
Low
Friday,
oxygen.
you might as well grab Jacob's gravity chair from his basement and set that up right by the fire when you get here for Friday night because you won't be moving much.
Friday's going to be fun, dude.
It's 1 mile.
Yeah, but you're pushing it. You're going to have to push it.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna have to push shit. I'm gonna have a nice, good pace. I'm gonna be in tempo and rhythm, and it's gonna be easy.
Okay.
And y'all are gonna be like, "Fuck, dude, I don't think you could actually do it."
So you're running each lap under 2 minutes or at 2 minutes.
I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but that is the recipe. sir.
There's no chance you're going to run that third or fourth lap in under 2 minutes. No chance. I'll give you one. I'll give you one lap. You'll probably come in first lap. you'll be about a minute 30. I give you that.
No, no, I won't. That's a rookie mistake. I might come in at 2:20, and then the
And then
next
push
I'm
it,
coming at
push it
2:10,
the last lap.
and then I'm gonna come in at 2, and then the last lap I'm gonna cut it to a minute and 30, and I'm gonna hit the Tyreek and hit him with the peace sign as I come across the finish line at 7:47.
Just dog in your last 100
Just call me
yards.
7:47. They used to call me Boeing, baby. Crushing 8-minute miles.
I don't see it happening. Now that we're further discussing this,
Look, it either is or it isn't. Ain't no sense in worrying about it.
Hey.
There's only one way to find out. See you boys on the track at Friday.
Respect to you for being willing to try.
I mean, I don't want to.
if
But
you
you're
if
put-
you
you're
try,
putting your nuts
if you
on the
try,
line
I
here.
will say it. If you try, I'll try it. I
Here.
will say it. If you try, I'll try it.
All right.
I'm not going to leave you alone.
Do it together.
But you go first
I really don't think an 8
because
minute
I'm gonna
miles is that hard.
I'm gonna need a time to beat.
I ran a
Just run next.
5:55
Just run
in
next
fifth
to him,
grade.
Nah,
and then
nah,
you
nah,
sprint ahead of him.
nah,
55.
nah, I want-
5:55.
he's
Presidential
he's the one
fitness
that
assessment.
he's the one that said
Might have
it
been
first.
6:55.
But
I remember.
I will do it. I will
Maybe
do
I
it
ran a
after you.
6:55.
You did what?
I ran like either a 5:55 or a 6:55 in the 5th grade
You know what?
for the presidential fitness assessment.
I think we should raise the stakes a little bit.
We
I think all
raising
three of y'all should do the beer mile.
No,
Fuck
I'm
No,
not doing
no,
that.
I'm not doing a beer
100%
mile
not
unless I
doing
pull
that.
it out of that jar,
Yeah.
brother.
All right. What if
I tried.
Only way I told
if-
you I'd do the beer mile is if you completed it under your time, which you didn't.
What if I do the
You
beer
didn't even
mile?
complete the
No
mile.
clue. No shot.
What if I do the beer mile faster than you can just run a mile?
That's definitely not happening.
I know, but what's it worth?
I mean, I'll give you a high five, but my goal is 8 minutes.
No, I need your car.
Like a wager?
You can have it. You can take the payment too. I'll tell you where to send it.
I'll transfer it over to you.
I'm saying you're not doing the beer mile under 10 minutes. I think Dennis has it.
Oh,
under
I can
10
do
minutes.
it. I can do it under 10 minutes.
Depends on what kind of beer are we talking. Are we talking a real beer? Are we talking that little Corona
I'm thinking
foo-foo boy shit y'all drink?
55 Miller Select.
No.
Give me the Bud Zeros.
No. It's got to be an Oktoberfest or
No
beer.
chance. I'm not doing it.
That's a beer mile. Drinking, the
You
Mick
started
Ultra
with the Oktoberfest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no choice.
Yeah, that's how it has
Had
to
no-
be. That's a beer.
My
The Corona premieres are not a beer. Real beer.
my sister actually called me and talked to me about the beer mile after she seen the last video of you throwing up. She's like, his strategy was all wrong. He was babying it down. He needs to just chug it and then immediately stick his finger down his throat and throw that up.
That's cheating.
How?
Well, I wasn't trying to. I didn't want
That-
to throw up. Like that was
No,
not on the document.
No, I know, but knowing what you know now, that was unavoidable. So you should have just probably gotten it up
That's
feel like
probably
that's-
the strategy.
and
feel
then
like
and then
that's cheating.
keep running. Why is it
Well,
cheating?
Because you're drinking the beer and
But if he
immediately throwing it back up.
stops and throws up, that it's coming up. Like that's not cheating.
But still,
well, let me-
you're taking the beer down and doing the actual challenge. You're not cheating the system.
Throwing up did not make me feel
No,
any
it's
better
gonna-
or
I
make
mean,
me
that-
any
that-
faster.
That's going to hurt even worse because now it's
yeah, but
like
it
in
didn't make
your
your
throat.
stomach feel better.
Fuck that.
No,
Well,
absolutely not.
Here's the thing. I feel like to complete the beer challenge, like truly complete it, you got to keep it all down and run under 10 miles. Like
10 minutes.
10 minutes, I mean. Yeah, 10 miles. Fuck that.
Well, that and I'm not.
I couldn't do that
will
with no
admit,
beer.
I am not good at chugging beer, so that didn't help me out at all. And it was cold. The beer was ice cold. That didn't help. So
I don't know. I'll do it as soon as I pull that piece of paper out
don't look at
of
me.
that
like
jar.
Is that what it was? The cold
No.
beer.
No, it
The
was
cold
not.
beer. Your chugging was pretty
It was
fucking
bad.
pathetic.
I'm not good at
Hey,
that
chugging
was
beer.
bad.
Speaking of that video, do you have the full version?
Yeah, I have the full version. I still
I
have
should've done-
another
I
part.
should've-
Let's
beer
upload
bong.
it to our YouTube.
Should have beer.
we can. I still have another part that where we're all running the last lap with you, and it's pretty funny because you're talking about what you had before and stuff like that. So we can even kind of post that as the ending of it. But like you said, I didn't want to keep dragging on. It was hard to chop it because you can only post, I think 90 seconds or 80 seconds on Instagram.
Yeah.
Doing it on TikTok, I could have posted the entire video. But again, like Miguel did make a point too. He said you should have started the video out with him like throwing up to catch people's eye. and then go to the actual footage of it, because that the first 10 seconds of a video catches people wanting them to stick around. So I was like, yeah, you got a good point.
You could do like 5 minutes earlier, and then it's Jacob stretching.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 minutes later.
All right. Well, I think that's good for episode 15. Next week, Dennis will be out of town, so we will try to call him, phone him in to the podcast. But we finished this football season out strong. We need to hit a Brolay.
Yeah. We got Christmas and stuff coming up too, so it'd be tough to get episodes in.
We'll do our best.
Yeah.
Until next time.